Hey guys, I'm a bit late to talk about this. I'm a bit late, but better late than never, right? I'm a bit late to talk about these are the stories of Star Season 6. I'm going to talk only about stories of Star Season 6 and predictions I have for the season. Now, now, guys, in case you're wondering how many episodes have been released so far, and will I make it part of my island that particular big tab? Yes, but only when the season is done, because Victor's still making the season. Because Victor's still making the season. There's currently I'll only talk about each of the episodes. Doug first is the season thing. First is the state, which okay, let me talk mainly about what we have so far. The season confirmation video was okay. Hey, the season confirmation video in that he returned to Island promos, and he returned to the Solar promos, which I might do. Okay, and the years depicted are only going to be years I might depict. The years yeah. So the first one is the aftermath of
You two, all right, Percy. That's acting like a pillock. Counseling when necessary.
okay.
I still have one more story to tell from 1965. We were pretty shaken by the events of the previous months. That we had lost so many friends was a bitter pill to swallow. However, we knew they wouldn't want us to wallow in grief. They'd expect us to persevere, and that's exactly what we did. Oh, there were times the melancholy became too much. When that happened,
guys, I will upload at least that Superman video. But not my Ghostbuster one. I know which one there's on the thumbnail. This one. Okay, so first off,
we would talk.
But guys, why am I showing you the first episode instead
of Sodor. 1965 to 1968 was quite the revolutionary time for Sodor. It began with a painful recovery, one that was nearly derailed by the actions of an informant. Shortly after a change in leadership, an infamous troublemaker would briefly join our ranks. Daisy would feel compelled to test her limits, and the Skarloey Railway suffered some grave losses. A new company was founded at Arsdale, which was home to an unusual musician. Several protesters began causing problems, and one of us would make a dramatic adjustment to his life. As I said, this was a radical period for the island, and over the coming months, you will hear all about it. My name is Edward, and these are the stories of Sodor.
Look, guys. But okay, let's go through the trailer frame by frame. Many people say that guy from season 3, the guy that Adam's brother was in the coach that he murdered back in Stories of War. I personally heard the theory online. Is there proofs to that? No. Oh, many people say that Radalinka, aka that guy that Adam's brother murdered, is one of these workmen. Radalinka. I personally have heard on other theories about this season that Radalinka got worked with Robert Hall's brother from season 5. But personally, I don't think so. So why was? I mean, it was found out later that I thought maybe once Adam finally found in that same season, once again referring back to season 4, referring back to season 4, a season. Okay, so Raditz might have had an act to grind about Adam, but who cares? Adam died back in season 4. And they probably take place years after Adam's final fire. Now, Raditz is going to be the villain. Why would Victor do that? And for what? Could be referring to the new guy. As seen in the. Could be referring to the other guy. Now, I personally do not think that Raditz is going to be a big role this season. If my theory is not correct, we will see. Guys, these are like what Matt has said. That's a theory. A speculation theory. But continue to go through this thing, and I can tell you something else. Some other
that was nearly derailed by the actions of an informant shortly after a change.
That's the new guy, which I forget his name. Sorry, guys,
change in leadership, an infamous troublemaker would briefly join our ranks. Daisy would feel compelled to test her limits, and the Skarloey Railway suffered some grave losses. A new company was founded at Arlesdale, which was...
Many people say that this is Alicia Body, and I do agree.
Home to an unusual musician, several protesters began causing problems, and
many people say that Joey, but all I have to say is, I don't know. All I have to say is, okay.
One of us would make a dramatic adjustment to his life. As I said, this was a radical period for the island, and over the coming months, you will hear all about it. My name is Edward, and these are the stories of Sodor.
Unlike season 5, unlike season 5, which I said Thomas wouldn't be scrapped. Now I'm not so sure that Thomas. Guys, I said in my season 5 videos, that shameless plug time. I didn't think Thomas would die in Stories of Sodor. How do you even spell that? Guys, I don't know if I got rid of my Stories of Sodor videos or what, but they're not here. I'm not gonna upload that video right away. Maybe so. Okay. Oh. Can I really make an entire tab about one? Yeah. Yeah. Like what I said in my... I'm not going to predict the past seasons. I'm only going to predict the future seasons. So, here's some predictions I have for season 6. For one, Robert Hall's brother might work with Raditz. Go. Possibly. But that... Wait. Here's a line of dialogue from Robert himself about his brother. And also some major character. I'm gonna also talk about major character changes in season 6.
I have one more story to tell from night to wallow in grief. We were pretty shaken by the events of the previous months. That we had lost so many friends was a bitter pill to swallow. However, we knew they wouldn't want us to wallow in grief. They'd expect us to persevere, and that's exactly what we did. Oh, there were times the melancholy became too much. When that happened, we would talk about it with each other.
Hold on. Do you know? Nah, he's like the size of Samantha, so.
Or our new fire and rescue chief. Yes, Derek was appointed to the position after Mickey died. Like his predecessor, he responded swiftly to emergencies and provided counseling when necessary. Needless to say, he was kept very busy. In addition to his regular duties, he also oversaw the reconstruction of Brendam Docks. Shortly after that was completed, the Class 17 had to help Henry with a very serious issue. What happened? I don't know. One moment I was backing down towards the kipper when all of a sudden I stopped. Did you break down? No, I just froze. I can't understand it. Typical this would happen now. What do you mean? Sir Topham told me the client is thinking about cancelling their contract. They lost a lot of money when me and Jeffrey crashed. And is this the first time you've taken the kipper since your accident? Yes. Then it's perfectly normal you'd be scared.
I'm gonna pause. Now, I didn't mean to outlay. I wanted specific lines of dialogue from the series. I wanted specific lines of dialogue. And also because I'm a Patreon on this channel, so I get...
Deja vu. Tell me about it. My valve gear jammed again. At least nobody died this time. Donald, it's alright, Derek. I don't blame myself. Just making an observation. Well, if you need to talk, thank you, Chief. In a way, I'm glad I'm here. I need to have a word with Rob. Take any word you want, it's yours. How about sorry? For what? For accusing you of your brother's crimes. I realized this morning I didn't apologize for that.
Listen to
Oh,
what
your
Robert
father.
Hall says about
I'm
his
so
brother,
sorry.
which makes
It's
me
all right,
think that
Donald.
Radisson
It wasn't your
Lincoln-
fault.
if this
I've known the
idea is
details of that
true-
crash for a very long time. As for accusing me of what Sean did, I can't say I blame.
So basically, Sean Hall was the guy behind the death that we see in season 5. Link to that video and this video in the description. So Sean Hall is the guy, and could he work with Radisson Lincoln? Maybe, but that's a big stretch. For one, we never have seen Radisson Lincoln since season 3. And this is like, what? Look, he showed up in this episode. So, he showed up in the... And this is... Let me just show you the year he was working for the Northwestern. He worked between the years 1945 to 1950. This particular season takes place, well, in the late 50s. Even if he was alive, the fact that he would have retired by now. No. And considering how Adam Tommy died in the 50s, died in the early 60s, because Adam's death was in the first batch of season in the first batch of season 4, which according to that season promotion take place between the years 1955 to 1959. And you know what falls under that category? This. And Robinson and that guy, Radisson Lincoln, was nowhere to be seen. During Adam's funeral, establishing that he might have had a motive for maybe wanting him dead. But no one can predict that Radisson Lincoln was. But Radisson Lincoln working with Sean Hall might not be pretty much fit now. Now I think about it. Yeah, but there's tons of evidence to point the theory, and tons of evidence against it. For one, Radisson Lincoln might have wanted to have Adam die because of how he drowned his brother, the that are in that coach of POW way back in Stories of War. But then he didn't know that Adam got killed. But maybe this is all now speculation that he forgave Adam, and that Adam died before he can forgive him. That Adam died before he forgive him, or maybe he died. Maybe before he. Maybe Radisson Linky will play a part. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think if Radisson Linky is a part of the season, I'll let you guys know. I'm gonna let you guys know.
Do you have any idea why he acted?
And also about Robert Hall, he's going to appear in Ireland too. In particular, be back as soon as I'm done with those first 10 episodes and haircuts will be. So the next story will be told. The next story going to be Sir Handels. So Sir Handel, in my next story, will have a pretty busy day. But Robert Hall will be shown as like a mad scientist. And like how I said before in my season 5 video, about the series, that the overhaul will become a thing. Yeah. That the overhaul will become a thing in season 6. But right now, Robert Hall is actually working on it as we speak. He's right now working out of main key. Guys, many people have asked, not fun. Hey guys, many people have asked the question, and I will, and I have one. Many people are wondering when am I going to do. I did a first part of a 2-part series. Not ignoring reunions or stuff that I just started, but many people are not asking me about theories about form. People are literally asking me if or if not, I'm gonna do this. Guys, okay, guys, side tangent. Guys, and also about Christmas specials, I'm only gonna do it in November. You know what? I'm gonna start doing them in not November. I'm only gonna do them in December now. People are asking me, not fun. When is your nest going to be your nest on short? Good question. And I have an answer. I don't know. No, Island Shore. I mean, so far, these are all counted as Island Shorts, like present day. This story, well, this. All count as present, as all count. They all count. But the video people wanted me to make a sequel to the aftermath of the Gordon video, which I will make as soon as I make an episode of season 2. Did I say season 2? I meant season 3. Until I make episode 20. But guys, I might make the story early. You know what? That could be a thing. Like, I'm gonna talk about games besides just Disney Dreamlight Valley and Solar Simulator as potential update candidates. Every game. Like about anyway. Side tangent over. Back to season 6 of Stories of Sodor. So what happens in this episode is that Henry fails to take the flying kipper, the client cancels it. But the fact but then
First, Frank, I'm not taking you off goods trains. But,
Wait.
sir, this is intolerable. I was not built for such degree. About you and Sodor. You look great since you arrived.
guys, about the Falcon Floor and how you
Had to suffer such an indignity. In mind.
well, anyways, Francis basically doesn't do much. Here's the latest episode at the time this recorded. What's his name again?
What's going on, Rob? Why am I having so many we can resolve them? Very well. Excuse me. Goodness, Donald, I should start charging you rent. And if I'd paid considerably younger than you, so teething problems, with enough time and the proper Watson's going to love hearing that. I think we got lucky with Barry, not to mention he is considerably younger than you, so it might not work for older engines. Watson's going to love
Okay, Watson might replace the Falcon. So basically in this episode, Francis and the Specian came to the island. And the Specian basically came to Sodor. So basically that was the plot. A very understanding. But look at the current episodes. This one hasn't been released yet on YouTube.
Can't argue with results, so I'm authorized to make the necessary repairs. I believe in this project.
In no time at all, Robert Hall decided. In no time at all, Robert Hall decided to give up all. But even though the Falcon Floor was still skeptical, he found out that steam conversion could help us. In no time at all, the Falcon Controller would quit to stop demand in coal. However, that put the Martian High coal mine out of business temporarily. Guys, I will talk about Dino's death because I've never talked to you about Dino Dan, Dino Freck, and Dino Dana at all. And also, they have. So, anyway.
I admire you. Possible, sir. It's also possible these are just teething problems. With enough time and the Watson's going to.
Okay, Watson, he's going to be a character introduced. And then. But anyway. Okay, so Watson will be introduced this season. In the grand opening, guys, Molly's character arc was actually going by the working title, which is of the Falcon Controller Railway Museum. The reason why I didn't go with that title because I wanted to give more development to Molly, and not like the story called for something. So it would have been I realized while recording that video. Anyway, so but anyway, wait. I might make. I might continue. I might make that second part in the Gordon thing next week. So first up, Island followed by new series, Haircut, followed by followed by a remake Ghostbuster video, then 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 Superman. Until next time, I'm not punch. Feel it. Well, here's my prediction. But before I end the video, I'm really thinking that this guy.
I think we got. Is that what you're, Barry? Not to mention, he is considerably younger than you.
Okay,
it
so
might
Barry
not work
will
for
still
older
be the guinea
ages.
pig.
Watson's going to love hearing that.
Lawson exactly. And the Fat Controller Grand Railway Museum opening story, which will have Lawson in there. He already got a curator named Benson, not the curator. So I'm basically buying the Fat Controller Railway Museum with the opening story on it. I don't have an idea. I thought of it at like while I was thinking of that episode where I combine the stories. So anyway, my thoughts on season 6 so far are okay. Like definitely, but I'm going to make another one when the season is done. Consider this a two-part. Now, the overhaul specifically going to affect Robert Hall will. Okay, let me just show you my idea for the right now. This universe's version of Mr. Hall. Okay, you're going to have. Okay. Okay, right? Nah, I want to give him a hat, but not military. But I want to give him a hat. Guys, this will be Robert Hall now. Or this. Yeah, guys, this will be Robert Hall. In my series now. But he won't appear for another. But he won't appear. Okay. Of course. The problem I'm running is the type of hat I will give him. Well, because Robert Hall has a hat in Thor, He might have this hat now that makes him seem like he's in the army. That might make him seem like he's in the army if he shows up at that particular hat. Guys, I'm out still working on the character model that will become this universe version of Robert Hall. Because there's no hat that I could give him that will at least fit. Yes.
Dang it, I lost my level speed, so I can't even enchant one more.
Well, okay.
That sucks.
Oh, there it was. I wonder for that. Huh? Okay, guys, I might give him either hair or a hat. Might give him either hair, a piece of hair, or a hat. Like, I'm looking at my hat. Like, well, anyway, because he's an inventor, I'm going to give him. I want him to have a hat. I want him to have a hat. Does this look? Nah, that doesn't look inventor. Now all he needs to do. Nah, okay, guys, this is gonna be wrong. Oh, if I find the hat I wanted him to wear, if I find the hat I want him to wear, wait. Okay, this is it. This is Robert Hall. This is Robert Hall. Here's a sneak peek at that episode. There's going to be a sneak peek for the episode. So, okay, sneak peek. Okay, this is from an episode that's yet to come out. Barry, how do you feel? I don't know. No, my. I mean, what did you do to me? Instead of burning coal or water, you're completely a diesel. The diesel? I'm a diesel? I'm a diesel? No, you Neville. Maybe Neville. I will work. Neville, Robert Hall. When are you going to work on me? Robert Hall. When are you going to work on me to get me this thing called the upgrade? Great. Because I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous for this upgrade. Well, this is known as where I basically convert you from a steam engine into a diesel. So, you see, the petrol. You see, your petrol or your fuel source will be stored in your tender. But there's I think. Okay, so in the actual episode, and also I built an engine. Hey everyone, my name is Robert, can you give me another name besides just call me Bell? Test subject. Besides just Bell. Bell. Yeah, your name is something else, girl. I think. But if you know what, Bell, if you can think of a name, let me know. Okay, let me. You were designed to walk, wet. That's very cool. But Bell, I don't know what to do because I designed you, to be something. Okay. And what's the problem? I designed you. I designed you to be, to be, to be, to be, to be, to. I don't know what to be a new engine, but I haven't thought of your ideas, your what I could possibly do with you, Bill. But Barry needs to get over the fact that he's a diesel. Barry, you said that you volunteer for the upgrade. I did, but now I know that I'm just a diesel. So, but if you say that it helps us being I mean diesel. So sorry to call it a diesel. Anyway, I'm going back to work at the solar search at Eagle Rescue. Wait, what was that last part that you just said, Barry? I'm going back to work at the rescue at Eagle at Solar Search and Rescue, formerly known as Eagle's Rescues. Bell, I just thought of your career. What's that, Robert? You could be a fire engine. Your water can let me just see if they can move in both directions. I mean, that I built you for. Perfect. Perfect, Bell. You're the perfect rescue engine. What's a rescue engine? Jen? Oh, Bear, can you take over? Barry. Bell. Oh. Yeah? A rescue engine? Jen? We ride on the frame tracks. We ride alongside the tracks. We ride along. It's a pretty good job. I'd be happy to join you. Under my name. But please, don't call me Bell. Robert. Okay. Please, call me Barbara. Robert, I found a name. Call me now, Barbara. I love it, Barbara. Bruh. And I can use my water to take out the fire. If you're a Robert, is there someone that can fight fires? Yeah, they're called firefighters. So you're the first ever fire engine. Bell went off Merchant Wrecking They're with Barry the Wrecking Engine. Okay, so this is it. We're playing a bit more about Bell being out and jet friendly built with Barbara, aka Bell being friendly built when we get to that. So here's another sneak peek of that same episode. So after that, Devil said, you know what, put me under, Robert. Put me under. Are you sure? Oh well. Go, 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 go. Hmm. Hmm. Really? Hmm. You're in terrible shape, said Robert. No way that overhaul will work on you. Well, I found out why you're so scared of the overhaul. Well, after trying to rewire everything to your tender, that nothing would work. I have to find. I'm gonna try harder. By 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 being disconnected from your by being dis by being disconnected from your tender, I'm able to look underneath. Well, Neville, well, you might not be able to get the overhaul. Why's that? Let me look underneath real bit. Nothing seems to be wrong. Nothing seems to be wrong with it. Here's the problem. Well, the tender is still designed to carry coal. Coal when using, but when doing the overhaul by means of the. Oh, guys, that this Robert Hall will work on the overhaul. He's only going to be coming to Solar in in the episode. At 8 before in Gordon and Express, only bringing over that other guy, the guy. He's also bringing Robert Hall. 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 And Hall will not. I know that doesn't make sense, but sometimes I might do the big overhaul. That's okay. Robert Hall and that other guy. Until my final episode of this batch of season 6. Until then, I'm not Punk. See you later. Goodbye, guys.